would like to give some land to Switzerland. They would owe me a bucket of favors if I do that. Tons of them, in fact. But it might be a bit expensive on the everything. On the other hand, I want a big truce with Florence, so a big peace deal would be pretty damn good. Taking Savoy should be enough for that. Oh god, if they take that province, the Pope could take it. That's okay, subjugating it makes them go over to me anyway, so that's fine. But I want Savoy to fall. How about giving the Swiss their core back to make them a better ally? I mean, not to make them a better ally, but to make them love me. Alright, there we go. That's all the everything I need. A bit of money goes a long way as well. You know, to make back for all that stuff I lost. I gained 6.8 prestige. It's not quite as much as I'd like. But still, they become my subject and all is well. Let's wait till just before the turn of the month so that I can go crashing into Siena. Or rather, just after the turn of the month, Siena is gonna... I should be in a position to utterly slam Siena. There we go. Now Siena's only friend is Bosnia. That's a real guffaw nation if ever there was one, guaranteed by Hungary. They'll probably be able to get access through Hungary because... what was that tick? Oh, call to arms, that's funny. Neutral, neutral. Friendly, neutral. Let me make my peace first. I have so many reasons to kill you. Hey, I could call you in against Bosnia and give you Bosnian land. I like that idea. Even though it took a long time to get those favors, you might find yourself really wanting more of that land. Yeah, I kind of like that. I kind of like that a lot. Bring in Hungary. Hungary eats this. Everybody's happy. And this is to take Pisa, Siena. I don't really care. We'll make it Siena since it's the better province, if I recall well. Of course it is. Jake, take mission. I already took the mission. We're going to get that prestige up. Okay, is this a clever thing to do? Maybe, maybe not, but we're doing it anyway. Give it to me. Oh, I have not saved in forever. Unlucky Lucca. There we go. I have autosaves going, sure. Bosnia have honoured, of course they have, but Hungary's now in. Cost me a lot of favours, but let's not worry about that. Let's worry about the death of you. Your units are going to be frazzled here. I really don't like having you still around. Great. They will not survive this ordeal. Now, they hate my guts for many reasons. We need to improve relations with them for a long time, which means I can't have my diplomats dossing about so much. Jake, wheel? Didn't I just spin the wheel? You gotta be kidding me if I need to spin the wheel again. I swear I just did, right? Yeah, I must have. I paid off Venetian debt. You trying to fool me? Okay, that's a lot of liberty desire they have. Good chunk of that from being better at dip than me, which is fair. But if I get my diplomatic influence, that's going to help out a long way. However, I'm about to make them a lot stronger too. That is not good. speed 4, Jake. Let's tone it down a bit. I'm not feeling the speed 4 right now. Let's get Siena taken, and let's actually have it blockaded properly. And I hope Hungary turned around and decided they wanted more land here. I don't know if they wanted Ragusa before, but they're going to get it now. Because taking these two provinces should be nice and cheap, especially given that it's reconquest. And then taking this land should make them, oh yeah, big thumbs up. Well, that's very not big, but it could be bigger. I gotta be wary of that. Plutocratic coup. 10 years and that'll be gone, but 10 years is enough to make them rise up against me. Would love to eat more Venetian land though. So doing this... It's not going to make anybody new hate me. This is trivial amounts of aggressive expansion. But I should really be ready to crush Venice as well. Maybe I should fight them both at the same time, because I need to get stronger. Corfu and the Knights would join in, but my navy is stronger. So really I could just have you here patrolling and ready. I'm a little outnumbered here, but never outgunned on that cannon, but I don't need that cannon. Speaking of thumbs up, will there be a more emojis DLC than just thumbs up on the peace screen? What? I hope not. How many Liberty Desires can you burn if you use the mill points to develop Florence? Now Florence is a great place to develop that mill, except for the incredible costs of it. I think I'd rather develop... Ooh, Pisa. Pisa is asking to be developed. Alright, he knows what I'm up to. I wonder if I'm in a position to crush Venice. I could just declare war on him straight away, run myself into Venezia and kill him. He has very low morale. Might be better than waiting for you. Because I want Venice badly. And my aggressive expansion is horribly high. In fact, I have so much aggressive expansion... Okay, no, not quite. But you still hate my guts. And I would almost certainly have enough if I take Venice. Still, I'm going to improve relations with you in hopes that I can do something here. It's more of a priority than that. I should just kill you. You're gonna take forever to get there, though. I wouldn't take a river crossing penalty, but you have 5 shock. Yikes. Maybe I should just engage you in Treviso. Or I can just actually have enough units to deal with you. That's another even better idea. Splendor, though, huh? Reducing unrest is nice. Fighting better in better terrain is also good, but I think... Ooh. Transfer subject is very nice. So it's money or not having to deal with rebels in certain situations, and I like the idea of not having to deal with rebels in certain situations. Probably going to find that when I take over the rest of this land. Oh, poor Savoy. Papal State probably fell out of him after the previous fighting. Okay, September 98. Don't let me forget about that if that still is an issue. Wonder if I can fool the Venetians into drilling again. Maybe they're too smart for me. So many people are hoping for the bear to spawn, and they either want it to spawn on Luck now or somewhere really close to me here. People are just cruel. Okay, that's it. 100% right there. Giving it all to Florence because I'm nice. And I don't really suffer coalition sandwich. Taking that money, most of it goes to me. And why do they not want that province? They say they do, but maybe it's too much for them. I mean, that 7 favors is still pretty good, though. I want to get a bit more prestige. 4.7 is just enough to push me over, at least. Alright, I'll take it. I actually made a bit of a net loss with Hungary, but it got this war over with faster, which is good. Siena will join a coalition. Good luck with that. Okay, so all that land goes to Florence, and then I get a bit scared about Florentine Liberty Desire, which is why I need to expand. But I was clever, you see. This is why I... Well, I'm sure I had a good idea, but I've lost it now. He's too strong compared to me. Well, he's all ready to come and kill us, but or ready for us to go and kill him, but let's go and deal with Venice. I want to take that land. It should be able to sort a number of my issues. And I could probably promise Hungary that Istra land, because I don't want it, and I suppose it's better if it goes to him than to me. I want some nice aesthetics going on here. It's a bit overkill, but it also makes Hungary stronger and keeps everybody else off my back. Jake, develop Pisa? We'll have plenty of time for that. Essentially, we have time now, given everything. But I would like to strengthen my government as well. So this stuff ticks away real fast. Couldn't I just placate him? Well, prestige helps with lots of things, so there you go. That should help out a little bit. Developed provinces 20. Vasca mill points. As long as I'm still on par with Venetian military whatsits, we should be good. There's that election that I was hoping for. We will, of course, re-elect you. You're going to be damn good, except for that Craven. That Craven is awful. And you should be in position too. Have you ever played a serious campaign with Jean Mayen on the map? I don't think I've played any campaign with Jean Mayen on the map. At all. It's going to be hard to integrate you, but I need to try. I need to try hard. It's okay, I'm good at being a tryhard. Right, I want Venice. Austria is going to hate me for this, and it is possible that he will coalition me. Hopefully minus 30% aggressive expansion is enough for this. Plus the -5 from you, but I'm not counting on it. Hungary can have that land that they want. I need to make it clear to everybody that this land is what I want. Yeah, Istra is all yours, my friend. They already lost negative point there. Just get my boats in position and all as well. Usually when I wait that last moment for things to get in position, allies of mine declare their own wars that completely mess up my own plans. But not this time. Corfu and the Knights, though. I would quite like to take that, but on the other hand, it's not in Italy. Gotta get those aesthetics. Venezia, you're mine. Hungary, come on in. They think they can stop me. You know, they're actually right. Why don't I invite you into Treviso? At least then I'll have a bit of an advantage in fighting you. It also stops you having somewhere to run to. Always get your 10s to 1s, folks. Pop. So yeah, I want to invite him into Treviso. I'm not sure if he's stupid enough to take the bait. You're gonna need new rivals after this. Yeah, I'm glad they're still my... Whoa, crap. He took the bait too well. And I'm not gonna get away from that. Just as planned, though. I, of course, sacrificed my mercenary. Because I don't care about his losses. Just in time for Hungary to arrive and do all the fighting for me whilst I make a surgical strike on the Venetian capital. Oh. And I hate to keep saying this, but it's stuck in my head. Delightfully devilish, Lucca. And of course we'll join in that fight to get a bit of the glory. Yeah. 5 shock. Not enough. How's the AI going through the fort in Treviso? Well, it doesn't really function in that capacity because he has a province right here. If a fort's sandwiched, then it's not going to act very well as a blocker. That worked out exactly as I'm going to claim that I had planned it. Because why waste your own units if an ally can die for you? This land is, of course, forfeit to the Hungarians, and this land is for me. And... oh, wow. Yikes, okay. How about we wait 2 years so that most of those people don't get involved? Potentially even 3. I want the land, I don't want to eat all that, though. Probably going to pop up his good old rebel strats on me. Alright, so we're smoking the admin cap. I might as well tech up while we're here, enjoy that sweet bonus. Could also get some of this, you know, like tech cost minus 10% should be something I should probably be going towards. I'm going to need this admin for coring though. Yeah, I made a bad choice there, but I still made it. And at least I get you. Who I don't need right now. Jake, use your diplomats. This is a good idea. One should be thrown onto Florence with reckless abandon. Another should be... where exactly? Huh, surprisingly, the Hungarians don't like me very much. We'll fix that in a jiffy. So, I made the terrible mistake of looking over at my dashboard, and there's 4 figures of viewers, and I do everything I can to try to reduce viewer count, but it just doesn't seem to be working. I take off the whole week watching AGDQ, but no, you just keep coming back. It's mystifying, but... I should probably just not have it open then, because it's... At least the chat is civil. That's the main thing, right? Okay, so Corfu and the Knights are involved. Corfu is kind of rightful Italian land. I mean, just look at it. Culture of Corfu is Lombard. Maybe we could go on a campaign to kill them, but I might not need that. I'm not sure. They even went and allied. Oh well, we can just sit back and train a bit. There's no need for us to stress out here. I should, however, keep myself bolstered. Oh, that's not what I want. Believe it or not, I do want a cannon here. And if I get the opinion of Florence high enough, they should stop hating me as much as they do. I'm going to lose 13 there and bring it up to positive. Go blockade Corfu. Yeah, my boats aren't doing anything better. And, well, somebody's way ahead of me. Could do much and such the same to the knights. I don't care that much about Crete. I might care more about the islands in the future, but certainly not right now. Corfu getting smoked is an invitation for me to eat all their money. Money is always good, but yeah, prestige is better. Lower aggressive expansion, better relations over time. Hello Marvin, by the way, I'm 5 out of 100, so you need to pick up something heavy. You could always turn to the Zen if number of viewers gets too stressful. You're not wrong there. I'll keep it in my mind. Let's take this. That reduction of... well, I mean, tech would be better. But this is going to help forever. And diplomatic reputation really helps with liberty desire. So -6 right there. Forever, just from having that. What's Jake trying to achieve this run? I guess there's not really an easy place to see what the goal is, and it's a bit of a... well, it does deviate from the norm, but I have to survive the Wheel of Misfortune. The Wheel of Misfortune spins every 5 years and does horrible things to me. Savoy is fighting beefed up Milan, which means Savoy is now fighting the Pope. He must think he can win then. Ah, he brought Austria in, so Austria is now at war with the Pope. Kinda good, keeps my ally in check. I don't want him getting too strong. And Milan has been getting too big for his boots. I need an opportunity to eat Parma and then everything else. If it weren't for aggressive expansion, this would just be all-you-can-eat buffet. But that's exactly what aggressive expansion is there to halt. I want to integrate Florence as soon as humanly possible. Of course. Alright, Corfu's down and out. And the Ottomans, very nice to give us military access. Thanks a bunch. That's some free money for us. I'd love the land, but people wouldn't like me having the land. Actually, most people wouldn't even care, but I'm not going to do that because the Ottomans are likely breathing down their neck. Just give me that, and... actually, does Hungary want that land? No, I would have given it to them if they wanted it, but clearly not. Ach, wheel, thanks for the money. And then there's you, the knights. This is out of my range, so I don't want to stay here for too long, but I will get a feel for what I can, or how I can piece you out. Because you gotta admit, the war isn't going in your favor. Okay. Used to be that a blockading a single province... oh, he's at it a funking again. Correct me if I'm incorrect, but these values seem to be a lot higher than I remember them being. For these two provinces. Maybe I misread that 6 as a 5 for a long time, but that just seems overburdening. Yeah, I mean, I can just take one. Friuli is not the be-all and end-all here. They are lower. You didn't have Friuli. Well, there we go. Cheers for that. So Austria comes in, ruins many people's days. That's okay, though. I mean, it's okay for me. What's up with this, though? Yeah, that's hurting me, but not too badly. You guys are doing fine. Just head back in. You know, it's possible that Hungary will go over there. No, Hungary's a bit busy. Okay. Yeah, I can make do with this. As long as I take the money as well, of course. I don't like that Knights alliance, though. I'll have to do this at the turn of the year, though. Venice and their rebel strats, it is utterly disgusting, but hey-ho. Get back to Ferrara, it's a nice place to train, and I shouldn't need that Okay, so apparently I've been delaying salaries for a bit. The campaign in Venice has run into severe logistical problems. Must be those, oh, well, that ain't happening. Lose a whole bunch of manpower. Yeah, I guess. Someday this will be fixed, but not today. This should net me a lot of money. Ooh, humiliation. I should take that. Ottomans are fighting Genoa. This is exactly why I did not take the alliance with Genoa. Hungary get the land they expect. Good. Alright, this is fine. It would be finer if I'd occupied Crete, and it doesn't have a fort on it, so maybe we could hop on a... Well, I only have 5 transports. I mean, heaven help me, I could avoid taking all that sweet money. Doesn't matter though, we'll think about it next month. Also, I do not want war exhaustion, but I don't have the dip to spare for it right now. The burghers aren't that close, and Florence almost like me, which is nice. Let's keep it that way. Don't get too greedy, Jake. Greed is good. I don't know why people have such a problem with it. Get your 200 ducats back. Remember, they used that money to pay off 3 loans. I couldn't even take more than 1 loan's worth, since most of it would go to Hungary. Most of it? Yeah, most of it. Regrettable. I'm greedy by default. Now, sadly, Venice is just enjoying devastation during this time. Treviso will remove that, of course. And now Florence is in and helping. And there we go, we can make our paltry peace deal, although I'd really like that money. But I'd rather have the humiliation. Keeping that power projection nice and high is good unto itself. I will try to punch out some of that money though, I'm not happy about having to spend all that money on them. Okay, there we go, I finally get Venice. Venice is good, the coalition is manageable. Now, Austria are so close to wanting to coalition me, but getting Venice is just so good. And devastation should go away soon enough, right? You target some outraged countries, I'm sure there are plenty of them. That's the problem, I didn't have you active. There we go. And I need to keep puffing my chest out, because Florence will take any opportunity to see the weakness in me. So, rivals. I just lost it. I could label Savoy, since I don't have France as an ally, that's fine, but they do have Austria. Austria really hasn't expanded at all. They've had a string of diplomatic rulers and they did not get the inheritance, and they have some big angry friends, nor did they get subjugation of either Bohemia or Hungary. In fact, they got none. This is a sad tale for Ferdinand, and a great one for me. Hell, I could label him my enemy, which would make this stop being costly, which would be great. Is he still going to be the... Actually, maybe I should avoid antagonizing him. He borders me, and he still has big friends, including Hungary. Let's not go down that route just yet. Milan I should probably point the finger at, but their aggressive expansion is so high that they would coalition me in that case. That leaves Savoy, Genoa, and the Pope. The Pope is no. Genoa is no. Savoy also no. We're going without rivals for a bit. I'd rather that than eating aggressive expansions and coalition sandwiches. You guys get back to Treviso. I don't need or want to pay you. And those sailors should go back into the sailor pool, if I recall well. I hope I do. Sure guys, take all the